So this is the new dashboard that we're gonna roll out. It's basically an agent dashboard. You'll be able to see their performances, etc. One thing that's really nice about this is that they'll have access to their incentives. One of the things that we've learned during their FGDs is that they want to see their current incentives and how much they're getting. What's really unique here right now is if you notice, um, there we have some sort of leveling happening, and this is based out of their expertise, based on how long they've been in the LOB. For example, I've interviewed somebody who's been in tier one voice for 7 years. You would imagine being a tier one agent for 7 years, you would already be an expert by now. But there's no way of measuring that except for the leveling that was previously done. But it's something that we've learned that we need to start giving back to our associates. So part of our internal incentives is making sure that for those who are triple skilled, those who are cross skilled, those who are actually um, making sure that they themselves develop and they evolve within the account, that we give them some sort of allowance or incentive. So each level or each type of LOB that they have experience in or expertise in, we are going to pay them a certain amount based on their level. So there's going to be an average, proficient, and an expert level. They are required to take the test every month. This is going to be part of their monthly scorecard. The reason why we need to test them every month is that not all desks are required every month. Not all queues are queuing every month. So depending on the need of the account, like for example, right now we need a bunch of them for out of warranty overtime. So we were able to cross train a couple of people that are they didn't know of the warranty. And this is an added skill for them. Sometimes somebody is already skilled in HA, then we move them to HE, and now we're skilling them for out of warranty. Those type of skills, those type of people are gems, especially those who are performers. So we make sure that we rate them every month and make sure that they themselves know that they need to keep their mastery of a certain skill at a certain level if they want to sustain their skills allowance. For example, there will always be a need for us to shuffle between HE voice and HE chat. These are two skills. And sometimes it's confusing. Sometimes it adds a little to their AHT. So in order to compensate for that, anybody who's willing to switch and maintain those two skills can maintain a skills allowance. Same with those who we borrow for cross geo. There are certain geos that are very, very similar. Like, for example, Ling would need overtime for the Philippines when they were bombarded with more than 280% of forecast. Also, we had to make sure that these agents were trained for PH policies. They were trained to know PH processes. So they were given extra skills, and then it's something that they can maintain. If next month there's another surge in volume, then all Ling needs to do is take a look at the list who has been cross trained, and she can call on them, and that's our skills allowance. Another one of our another area where this dashboard is really good at is well, the agent will have views on is my development and my career. They will have um, a visual on how many months more does it take to get on to the next level. That area will also have openings. If we have openings for a certain position, like for example, we are in need of WIP agents for UK, and at that time we had a surplus of agents from um, AI, HE voice. So they immediately were able to apply for it.